the place we are living in, staying in, is completely new, and I mean, you can still smell the construction materials, right?
These people work really hard because they have not stopped working since we got here on the buildings and everything.
These are my new Egyptian friends from Alexandria, where my grandmother lives. So far, so good.
There's more than 100 nationalities people and more than 1,000 people all around the world, and we call these things imece. Imece means working together. We are trying to make it certain how important to work together as all international people. So that will be a huge icebreaker for international wave.
Eu sou da Bahia, marinheiro só, de São Salvador, marinheiro só. Eu não sou daqui, marinheiro só. Eu não tenho amor, marinheiro só. Sou da Bahia, marinheiro só, de São Salvador, marinheiro só. Ô marinheiro, marinheiro, marinheiro só. Se não há nadar, marinheiro só. Foi o tombo do navio. Marinheiro só, foi o balanço do mar. Marinheiro só, lá vem, marinheiro só. Ou ele vem faceiro, marinheiro só. Todo de branco. We made a little samba, but it's about a sailor's man. It's really famous traditional Brazilian music, and the history is that the sailor's man is saying, I don't come from here, I don't have love. I come from Bahia, from São Salvador, which is the place where a lot of Afro-Brazilian culture came. And then the chorus, they keep saying, oh, lonely sailor man, marinheiro, sailor man, só alone. And it's pretty much like this. And then we ask, oh, sailors man, who told you how to sail? It was the ship moving or the balance, not balance, the waves from the sea.
Can you say that in Portuguese? How do you say that part?
Ô marinheiro, marinheiro, marinheiro só, quem te ensinou a navegar, marinheiro só, ou foi o tombo do navio, marinheiro só, ou foi o balanço do mar.
I'm Nizi Banda. I'm from Zambia. This Congress is all about looking what the youths around the world are doing in terms of us achieving the Millennium Development Goals, which we ought to achieve by 2015. And so I made the decision to come here because I want to hear what others are also doing and also get the challenges that they're facing, compare them with what we have in my country, and see how best we can solve issues together. Me being a student of natural resource, I must say I'm quite impressed with what I've seen in Turkey, Istanbul to be specific. The forests are there, and the soils. For me, it really shows that I think this city is really trying hard to ensure that they achieve Millennium Development Goal number 7, which says we ought to ensure environmental sustainability. So people are not just cutting down trees even if they have to build their homes. You'd find a place where you think there are no homes and yet they are there, but then the trees have just covered those houses. So I think they're really doing a great job in that area. And then looking back at my country, recent satellite photos actually show that Zambia has become one of the most deforested countries in the world. So I'm learning that Turkey is still keeping up holding on to the environment. 24. I'm 24.
This cherry meat boys inside bread.
Mm-hmm.
Spread inside almond rice chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's Anatolia stuffed inside rice meat yogurt sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy bread is cheese spicy is cheese Spanish bread.
Mm.
Sour kebab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So good.
Thank you so much. Rica ederim.
I think we're gonna need to order a lot more. It is amazing.
The food is really, really good. I mean, I don't eat much, but I'm gonna eat a lot today.
It's really good.
So we're sitting at Sia Sufrasi, a restaurant that we read about in the New Yorker, and everything has been delicious. We've had cherries with kebab and a delicious almond rice with chicken and eggplant and tabbouleh, and now they've just brought us out some tea with oregano tea. And here is, I don't know if it's candied, but it's these olives and tomatoes and pumpkin that are actually in dessert form with a cream sauce and nuts. So we're about to eat it. We're on this beautiful little street. It's our second day here in Istanbul. And everybody is so wonderful and hospitable, and we're loving it.
Mercan. Al mercan ev, al mercan.
My name is Ahsan Kadan. I'm from Syria. Actually, it's very big opportunity to participate in this conference, and I have here a workshop. It's under title "One Hand Against Environmental Pollution and Climate Change." Yeah, and I hope to sharing my projects to create like a organization with other youth here in this conference.
For anyone who's like late last night because
to be able to find sustainable resources and funding is better because you want to be able to continue your project. My name is Jem. I'm from Los Angeles, and I was part of the NGO group. We were discussing what NGOs should do, what kinds of policies they should implement, and some of the things that we talked about were bringing youth to the highest levels of decision making in NGO boards, both locally and nationally, and sometimes internationally.
My name is Annie Schneider, and I'm from the U.S. in Vermont. And today we worked on youth policy issues within governments in the U.S. and Canada. And some of the issues we discussed were healthcare, education, immigration policies, and bringing employment opportunities to youth through partnerships with schools and communities.
This is a monologue from August Wilson. I've done been there. Floyd, I'm not going back. It was nothing to you, but it was something to me. To have you just up and walk out like that? What you think happened to me? Did you ever stop and ask yourself, I wonder how Vera's doing, or I wonder how she feels? I lay here every night in an empty bed in an empty room. And all I have is a little bit of nothing, a little bit of touching, a little bit of myself left. So what are you looking for? What you remember? not even here anymore.
Reporting from the 5th World Youth Congress, and today we're at the Küçük Çekmece Center in Istanbul, Turkey, and I have a ney player with me. The ney is also played in Egypt as well as Turkey, and it has 3.5 octaves on it. So thank you very much to our lovely ney player, and we will report again. Thank you.
Take a picture.
We have just gone out of a Bogle Masan demonstration within the Küçük Çekmece Center. It's actually a center for music, film, and dance studies. And currently we heard a misket, which is a folk dance music that is played within Istanbul, Turkey, and actually most other parts of Turkey as well. But as you can see, people are leaving, and we are off to head to another part of an adventure within the center. So we hope to see you then. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I came here. I'm from Kosovo. I came here for one reason. I want to make changes, and that's why we're all about here. And with the help of many experiences, with the help of the workshops, discussions, we are going to make changes in the world. Thank you.
My name is Serena Musliu. I'm from Kosovo. I'm 17 years old, and I'm here to know the others and to be friendly with them, because I want them in the future to work with them.
My name is Awa Inosenda, and I come from Cameroon. I'm 29 years old. I came here purposely to expand my network of people. I believe that the first resource that humankind can materialize, can lay hands on, can maximize is his network of people. I have been meeting people every day, and to me it's a resource that I cannot underestimate, because each and every person I meet today, just want me to come to his or her country and visit a person.